Today we are going to look at XRP, aka Ripple, and I'm going to show you why the chart confirms that we are still in a bear market / accumulation phase. If you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think this is useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links also in the description. Without further ado, let's start diving in. This is XRP on the weekly. The chart goes all the way back to 2018, the bull market. And as you can see, that was also our all-time high, $3.30. Interesting enough is that the second bull market, the price was not able to reclaim that high, and we did not get even further than shy of $2. Now that can have multiple reasons. One is the circulating supply. The management is just dumping more XRP on the market, therefore you need more buyers to get the same price as that we saw the previous bull run, or the hype is just a little bit over. People are not so interested anymore and going for maybe a lower cap altcoin. I think the truth is probably somewhere in the middle, and now we had the news on the lawsuit a couple of weeks ago, and we retraced so far the move. But as you can see, I also drew in this red line, and it looks like that we are just in a triangle, and I think once we can break out, this could really cause some firework, a big move to the upside. But since we're looking at such a big time frame, I think it also might take a very long time before this breaks out, way up into 2024, so you need to be patient. And I'm going to show you exactly in a minute from now why I think that the chart confirms that we're still in a bear market. But let's first examine the current price action a little bit more, because lately we have been in this kind of sideways price action, but maybe you have spotted already, or maybe even trading it, and that is that the bottoms are just sloping up. So we are creating constantly higher lows. That actually looks very nice, and looks like that the trend line is being very well respected. Have to say, tops are very ugly. I mean, look at this. You're suddenly then making a high, then a lower high, lower high, lower high, higher high, then a higher high again, then a higher high, and then you figure, no, we're going lower again, and then eventually you're making a lower high, then we hit the lawsuit, a higher high. So this compared to the bottom trend line is just super ugly. Alright, from the moment where we are right now, can we make a trade? Well, if you took the short from here, congratulations, you're probably in a very nice profit. The second opportunity you had was actually taking the retrace from the golden pocket. I did not take it because actually I was thinking that we would break the golden pocket. So here you can see we had this initial move to the upside. Then we created this bottom, and then we are going back towards the golden pocket. We spent quite a few 4-hour candles there, and I thought, well, you know what, since price is not breaking down at the moment, that just signals strength. Maybe we go down a little bit and then eventually breaking it, and I really wanted to short all the way up here, or maybe even enter a long if I saw a reclaim of this high. Of course we didn't get it, and we just slowly grinded lower. My next option where I was looking at is taking out this low right here as an SFP and then trade it higher. That is also a trade that I gave you on the channel completely for free. But you already guessed it, that also didn't happen because we just very slowly grinded through that level. Here we bounced off exactly from the low. As you can see, just a difference of a few cents, and then eventually there was a little bit of move up, and we just slowly grinded lower. And yeah, there was not really a new opportunity to get into a long position from there, because that was really my line in the sand. For shorts, you could have just kind of DJing your way in. If you say, you know what, I'm just seeing constantly lower highs, then I'm just taking one of these lower highs if they match up with, for example, a golden pocket. This could have been one, or maybe a 78.6 or 0.5. Look at that, actually very nice. But I actually did not trade it at all. Would I trade Ripple right now? Would I be looking for a trade? Yes, I do, because I kind of like the price action the way that it's setting up right now. So we had this mega wick to the downside, right? and now we're just going sideways. There are a few trades that I would be looking to take. The first one is taking a long from the golden pocket. The only bummer is that if you do it, that this is your entire stop loss. So you have a pretty big stop loss because you need to put it underneath this wick. So let's say you would do that, and then we're taking a long like that. Then you need to put your stop loss all the way here. We're then talking about 12%. Yeah, this is actually very ugly, because then you need to trade with a very small position size or very small leverage. What would you be aiming? First these highs, then you're getting a 1 to 1.7, not ideal, and then eventually actually I would aim maybe for these highs right here. You have been taking out all of these bad highs. The reason why I'm saying I'm liking this setup is because we had this slow move to the downside, and therefore we are really leaving a lot of liquidity behind. So yeah, you really could have shorted this actually any moment and just hold it for a while, and you would have been in profit. This could cause a very big squeeze to the upside, and we have seen these crazy wicks, these crazy candles and pumps for XRP in the past. If I'm just zooming back out to the daily, then you can see here, let's just zoom over for a little bit. This was a pretty big one. It's 18%. The day before was 12%. This daily candle is also a crazy wick actually. Look at that, 37%. Most of it got recovered eventually, but it was 37%. I found actually another few. Oh, look at this. Wow, this is also pretty insane. From the top to the bottom, 34%. Here we also have a few. Let's see, well, this was actually the bull market, so that was a little bit ugly because everything went up and down at the same time. This one also 90, almost 100% in just one day, up and almost retraced completely down. So you have these crazy moves to the upside and to the downside, so that I could see something like that playing out again for XRP. Would I bet the farm on it? No, absolutely not. But it is actually a very valid scenario because we have that liquidity that is just asking to be taken out. Alright, with that being said, so we have then two long plays that we could take. Whoops. That is the long from the golden pocket 78.6 or an SRP from this low. Would I take a short somewhere in this area? Yes, because the macro trend is that we're still going lower. So let's say we can find some stamina to go a little bit higher from where we are right now, maybe from the golden pocket 78.6, not even really reaching our goal, and then just taking out these lows right here, and then eventually reverse again. This will be a very, very nice short trade that will start off from, let's say, 60 cents. 60 cents, that will be very nice. By the way, the golden pocket was at 47, and the wick here on the bottom was 42 cents. Now we have a little bit of a problem with these setups, and that is the following. If I am zooming out again to the daily, and I'm going to then put in a volume profile, and then actually I think the best is just to take this period of time right here and move it all the way to the end. Then you can see that if you are going much lower, you're finding acceptance within this volume profile, and then actually you might reverse all the way to the bottom at approximately 30 cents. If you can hold it, so again the 78.6 and golden pocket would actually be very nice if we can take it, because, well, if you can see and zoom in, then you see that it nice lines up very nicely. The very high is exactly between the golden pocket and 78.6. Then actually I think we have a good base to go higher. I'm still keeping an eye on that white trend line that I put in earlier, but that's already a pretty deep retracement, and then you're just making a slightly higher low compared to this week, and that is a little bit uncommon to do something like that. We have seen it in the past for BTC, but this actually is very uncommon. Let's say we would lose the current level and we are going lower, like I said, 30 cents, and underneath there I see some lows here at approximately 17 cents. That would actually make everything very bearish. Now let's go quickly back to the chart, because I said the chart shows you exactly that we are in a bear market / accumulation phase. What do I mean with this? You do not have to be a rocket scientist. Please use your common sense. If this is the price action from approximately the last month or two, and you see this, and I told you right now, this was the lawsuit, so an important lawsuit, and we are retracing this completely back down again. So this price action right here that we have 74 cents, we went underneath with this week. Tell me, in which universe is this kind of price action bull market territory? There just isn't, because isn't a bull market higher highs, higher lows? Isn't a bull market where negative news cannot push price down? It's just a blip on the chart and then we go higher again. Isn't a bull market very positive sentiment? Isn't a bull market very high trading volume? All of that, of course, is true, but we just don't see that in the chart. And if you see something like this, like a very slow death grind to the bottom, it's very, very easy for me to say, okay, we are still very much in bear market / accumulation phase territory. Again, you could say, well, we have this crazy spikes to the upside, to the downside. That is Ripple, just a bit of a weird coin. I get it, but everyone that is slightly part of the XRP army or knows a little bit about XRP was looking at the lawsuit. We got it. It is a win, and now we completely retrace it again. It just shows you the weakness in the market. No one is interested. On the other hand, if you're accumulating for the next bull market and you think, you know what, I don't care what price does today, tomorrow, next month, I'm looking ahead 1 year, 2 years from now, this might be a very, very nice price level to fill up the bags with some XRP if you think that this is going to explode in the next bull market. Alright guys, that will be it for today. Hope that this is useful, a little bit entertaining, and I could help you out for a bit. If I do, then please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think this is useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are also in the description. Without further ado, see you in the next one. Bye bye.